What's up, everyone? I'm Dimebot. Happy New Year, and welcome back to Flight Sim. Now we're going to be taking a look at Sedona Airport today, and I know Sedona Airport is where all of the training for Flight Sim happens, so if you've done any of the flight training in Flight Sim, you are very familiar with this airport. However, take a look at it in a little different light, because if you're very involved in your flight training, you may not remember that this airport's on top of a mesa. It's a very interesting airport. It's really, really unique in terms of just being on top of mesa. We've looked at a couple others that were on top of mountains, but this is a pretty cool airport. You can see just the runway just goes right off into the air right there. Now, as a note, I am running a couple mods here. I have downloaded a mod for the airport and also for all of the formations around here, the red rocks, which are quite beautiful. I've had the good fortune to come here in real life to this airport, and actually my father was a military and commercial pilot, and they used to take aircraft from Fort Huachuca, about 150 miles to the south, up here to have lunch in the restaurant. We'll be passing that building just here on the right momentarily. Gonna let you guys get a look at it. We could rotate, but I'm not going to quite yet. And there we see it, and let's go ahead and get lifted off. The Porter will fly itself off of this runway, absolutely no problem. As you can see, just right off the runway, right into the air. You guys should be very familiar with this from your landing approaches if you did your flight training. The throttle is back here, absolutely no need for full throttle. And I have left the town and landmark names on for you guys, as there's quite a lot to see here. We're going to go ahead and bank off to the east here. One of the great things about Sedona, in addition to being a gorgeous town, is that you are right here at all of the red rocks. You can see Bell Rock out there. It's going to go ahead and bank us around. I would highly encourage you guys, if you are flying this, to mess around with the time of day. This is the kind of spot that begs for golden hour shots. Just the rocks look like they're on fire. It is just absolutely gorgeous, whether you catch it in the morning or whether you catch it in the evening. We're going to come around with the time here back to, there we go, just at sunrise. Just beautiful, beautiful terrain. I'll bring us back into daylight so you guys can actually see where we're going, but this is one that you really want to check out with the daytime slider set to something kind of around golden hour as we pass Courthouse Butte here, or Butte, however you want to say it. Again, going to bring us banking further around. We're going to be heading northerly, and the airport is just behind us. Great place to do some go-arounds. Practice your landings. No, excuse me, no coincidence that they chose to base the flight training here. It's a very accessible airport. You can have some interesting winds, so just keep that in mind. Definitely not a runway where you want to land with a tailwind. But you can see it right over there, just kind of peeking up out of the rest of the town. It is right in the middle of the town. If you were driving here, you can potentially see a plane just kind of pass over you and then seem to disappear without ever landing, because the airport is elevated that high. But beautiful, beautiful shot as we come around. And if you look straight ahead, obviously we're a little far out. You cannot see the names yet, but those are all markers for all the different red rocks formations. I would recommend grabbing this mod if you have the extra money for it. It was pretty inexpensive, and it really does add a lot of character to the area. What is here is pretty good. And the airport itself is fine. It was handcrafted because of the flight training. I just like the update a little better. You see Sugarloaf Mountain there, Devil's Kitchen. Really just a neat place to come fly. And a very unique airport. And this was one that I was asked about, guys. So, yeah, I do listen to the comments. If you want to see something, you got to let me know. And it will get made, more than likely. But that is going to do it for today as we go ahead and pass over 21. If you guys enjoyed the video, like and subscribe. It really helps the channel out. And if you have a place you want me to check out, put it in the comments. We are getting ready for Flight Sim 2024 this year as well. And if you guys are here till the end, well, watch time is key on YouTube. So thank you for that sweet, sweet retention. My name is Dimebot, and I will see you guys next time.